Hi everybody, we're going to make some sandwiches today for lunch. So we got a bunch of ingredients here. I cut up some stuff. We've got some lettuce, some chicken breast, cheese, some cucumbers, some onion, tomatoes, pickle, mayonnaise, wasabi mayo, which is great, and mustard. We also have a treat. We got a little less carbohydrates today. Butter. So we're going to cut these up with a sharp knife, like this. All right. It's tricky. All right. Ooh, it's very small. Maybe I want to do an extra one. No, I know what I'll do with the extra one. On just one side. There we go. Just spread it out. Butter's funny because when it's hard, I love hard butter, but it's hard to spread. That's a little bit thick, but we are putting it on a little bit thicker because we're not going to do the other side today. So keep our butter covered and we clean that off.
So how much butter? Just a tiny, a slab?
Not too much. This is more than you want to put usually. Usually you put butter on both sides if you want, but I just like to put butter on one side because I like mayo with my fresh clean knife to go on the other side. It's just kind of my rule. Mayo on one side, mustard on the other. See, the mayo, it's kind of like, it says, hello, I'm waiting for you, lettuce. See, you don't want too much wetness on one side, basically.
Okay.
So if you put too much on one side, it's gushy. So too much mayo and mustard on one side, it's going to be guck. So we got the butter is like, it's kind of like a little, like a barrier, like grease. Keeps this side from getting too gucky. And a little bit of mayo on the other side, it's not going to get gucky because it's not enough stuff. And then I want to put a little pepper on the one side here.
Yeah.
And some salt. You don't have to.
Looks like that.
But we're going to spread that out anyways.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to wipe our little, we don't have to because we're getting into it, but we'll wipe our little knife there and we're going to put that right there. So you got mustard. Some mustard here. And then go there. So now we got our two buns here. Little floppy buns. All right, and so I like to start with, right away, let's get this cheese on here. So I cut up some cheese.
So this is 2 buns, right?
Two small buns, yeah.
Small buns.
You could eat any kind of bun you want. And I put 3.
So this one, cheddar cheese.
That's your regular cheddar cheese. I'm gonna just go grab something, I'll be right back. And I like to double it up with a cheese slice. So because the buns are so small, we're gonna actually take this piece of cheese, we're gonna rip it like that, and then we're gonna rip it again like this, and then it'll fit right on top here.
Oh, you want it perfect size.
Yeah, so, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. We just kind of put the rest on there like that. And this piece here, there we go. Got 2 for later. Okay, maybe I'll have that for me. Okay, so we got that going on.
Okay,
now,
so first is mayo.
It doesn't really matter.
Butter. It doesn't matter which way.
You know, this is just the way I like to do it. Now, oh yeah, let's put our lettuce on here.
Now we're just gonna put lettuce on.
So you want to take some nice pieces of lettuce, break them up so they're smaller. I'll fit on your bun like that. You can put as much as you want, or as little as you want, or as none if you want. This is your choice. This is just, everything's here for you. All right, and I like a medium amount of lettuce on there. So now these buns are tricky because they're flopping around. So I'm gonna just hold that, but now.
So what we call this one is just a homemade.
Oh, I call this just a good old sandwich. You know, like there's no name for this. It's
homemade,
just
isn't it?
Tasty. I like to call it tasty.
Tasty
so
sandwich.
I like to break one piece of meat up in half.
It's a chicken sandwich, isn't it?
Well, it's chicken.
Chicken with bacon.
Oh, there's bacon. That's right. I forgot about this. Here we go. So we're gonna put a little bacon over here, right there. 2 slices of bacon.
Pretty. Oh, not pretty. It's delicious.
It's pretty delicious. Yeah.
Pretty delicious.
2 more pieces of bacon. So now wipe your hands off a little bit. Gonna sneak in and get a Another piece of ham here. I mean, sorry, this is turkey or chicken. I'm not sure which it was. I think it's chicken. And put that just on there. Not too much, just a little bit. You know, because we're going to use a few slices. Because sandwiches slip and slide. Tomatoes and pickles, they want to slip and slide. So we got some cucumbers here. I'm going to just use 2. And it's a good thing because I'm running out. And I'll save these 2 for my mouth. Okay. And there we go. Now, because it's going to slip and slide, we'll add another piece of meat. Now everything, just want to make sure everything's clean, everything's been washed, everything's ready to go. Okay. There we go. Now, top of this, I forgot one ingredient, which is my favorite ingredient, so we're gonna have to put that in the middle. And this is called wasabi mayo.
Can I see that? What is that called? Wasabi? Wasabiuli?
I don't know. Wasaboli. And we're gonna put this on, and it's a little extra mayo. Now you don't have to put mayo on if you're using this. This adds a kick to it.
So this has a wasabi flavor.
Yeah, a little bit, not too hot, but it's tasty, you know? And you just put that on there nice and smooth like that. And do it again over here. I would have done it on the other spot, but I forgot. But that's okay, you can kind of slide that in the middle. So, there we go. It's fine, okay? Now we'll put our pickles on. Now, everybody loves a pickle. These are actually tangy pickles. I didn't know they were tangy when I bought them. I was just looking for pickles and I grabbed them and they ended up being tangy and tasty. So put on 3 little slices of pickle. Save these pickles for later. And guess what? Another piece of meat. Here we go. Slap that over. Take off the little excess if you want so it doesn't bother you later. But then, there we go. And now we're going to move to putting a few little pieces of onion. Very thinly sliced. You don't want a lot of onion on your sandwich because you don't want to have it take over the flavor. But onion is always nice because it adds a little bit. I like mine thin, so I'm kind of snagging these little thin pieces here, like that. But guess what? One more last piece of meat that we're going to divide in half. And we're going to put on top, just like that. Okay, and the meat kind of holds it together. It's like the glue. I know it sounds crazy, but it is like the glue. And we're gonna put a tomato on here, and another little tomato right there. Okay. Now you can put more tomato if you want. You can say, "I want more tomato," but you know what? Okay, I'll go more tomato. This guy here says,
You can finish it all.
"Oh yeah, we can leave that for another little snack later." Okay. So even though we got a little lettuce and meat and everything left over, that can be done, and you can make another sandwich. Okay, so now that we're ready,
It's like a tower sandwich.
we're pretty much done. So put that on top like this. Okay. And I think I have some sticks somewhere. Some sticks are somewhere. Well, there they are. Magically, they just appeared in my hand. All right, so we got these little sticks, these little bamboo skewers, which I love because they're just perfect for. I'm gonna just get 2 of those. I'll put that over here. Okay. And we just take this, squish it down a bit. Right down there. Hopefully that's going to hold her together. If you don't think so, put in 2. But I squish her down a bit, and I grab a nice little plate up here. Now, you know what? Let's get a bigger plate, because I've got another surprise that I want to have myself. So, take this beautiful baby, put it right there. Another baby here. And what goes with it, I love to put some chips or some nacho chips right in there beside it. But I also have something which is in the oven right now. I'm gonna grab, and these are some buffalo chicken wraps I made earlier. They're just keeping warm. And they're just delightful. You just add these to your meal. Put a couple on your plate. I think today we're gonna spoil ourselves and go for 3. So a few nachos here, some of that. And if you want, you can make up a dipping sauce. You put it in the middle, you dip it. It's just delicious. And when you take a bite of your sandwich, you just put a chip in there. Oh, it's great. So that's it. So that's our sandwich for the day. And we're gonna go downstairs and enjoy some nice television. So,
Thank you.
happy?
So here we go. We just finished our sandwiches, and which is a very delicious. Taran! So this is my plate, and I have one, two pretty sandwiches, and I have four what is this called?
Buffalo chicken spring roll.
Buffalo chicken spring roll. Wow! If you heard that before, and this is my first time to taste these buffalo chicken spring rolls. Blah blah blah. I don't even know how to pronounce the buffalo chicken spring rolls. Really, really delicious. And look at this one. That's the other one here. And the buffalo chicken spring rolls, which is very delicious. Buffalo spring roll. Pretty. I cannot take off my eyes from this sandwich.